This year, we'll have one of the best Arnold Classic to date. Few days ago, I analyzed the open category, and today it's time for the Classic. I won't talk much about the lesser-known bodybuilders. Instead, I'll focus on the most important ones, the ones everyone is eagerly awaiting. I'll also briefly mention the men's category. Here is the list of classic physique competitors. Let's go in order. First, we have Breon Ansley, a man who has won the Mr. Olympia twice in the past. He has remarkable back and biceps, significant muscle mass. Despite being advised at the Olympia, he lacks quads. I think his structure isn't the most classic, although I like it, and his usual physical condition is excellent. He's a highly experienced man who knows how to prepare perfectly. Next on the list is Eric Brown Jr., who obviously has a better physique than mine, yet he faces tough competition in this Arnold Classic. Third on the list is Michael DeBoule, a bodybuilder at his peak, winning 3 pro shows this year 2023, making significant size improvements, reaching the level of the best, even ranking 6th at the Olympia. I think this man has a very challenging physical condition to surpass. Moving down the list, we have Darren Farrell. He has a very good physique. Still, it's going to be tough for him. Urs Kalashinsky, a bodybuilder with one of the best muscle separations, sculpted legs and abs, super dense, a broad chest, a narrow waist, a good X-shaped structure. He has made significant muscle improvements in the past year. We could argue whether his arms and back are still a bit behind. Nevertheless, if he brings good conditioning, I think he'll do great at this Arnold. We have Courage Opara, a bodybuilder who isn't very tall yet, appears to be well-muscled, has a quite nice structure, excellent arms. However, I don't think this will be enough to place among the top positions. We also have another bodybuilder called Damian Patrick. Ramon Dino, the second best in the world who has won an Arnold once, a bodybuilder who always comes in excellent conditioning, getting harder each time, with a structure well-suited for classic, and continually increasing muscle mass. He's at his peak and has improved significantly since learning to pose well, since he poses much better now, showcasing his physique very effectively, and that will make a difference. We also have Emanuele Riccati, also Ruff Diesel, a man who has won many pro shows, came in second at an Olympia, and if I'm not mistaken, also won an Arnold Classic. He's a bodybuilder who sometimes looks fantastic, yet at times, not so much. It's a gamble with this man. If he achieves good physical condition with that privileged structure that judges love, he could place among the top positions, although, as the judges told him at the Olympia, he lacks calf muscles, forearm development, and needs to build more muscle in his abs. And last on the list, Wesley Vissers, a very tall bodybuilder, with a structure I quite like. His posing style reminds me of Arnold. Wesley is a bodybuilder with great muscle quality, always extremely defined, and who has good muscle mass. But in some poses, perhaps, he might not look as dense as other bodybuilders. This is the classic lineup we have. It's astounding. We have many Olympians, literally from the top 2 to top 7 competing here. And honestly, anything could happen. Although I'm quite clear about the first and second place, for me, first is Dino. I don't think anyone on this list can beat him. For me, he's a step above. Both he and Chris Bumstead are in a league of their own in this category. Dino is just too big. Nobody can match his size, his structure is out of this world, and his conditioning never fails. So, game over. In second place, I would honestly place Urs Kalashinsky for his amazing condition, the muscle quality he usually brings. That separation, his good structure, in my opinion, and I think his muscle mass, well, it's not bad at all. It's quite impressive. Here I have doubts. If it were up to me, here I would place Michael DeBoule for the absurd conditioning he always brings. The quality of his muscle mass is insane. But perhaps the structure, as I mentioned, may not be the most classic, the one they're looking for the most. It will depend a little on what the judges want, yet I don't think they'll put him third. And between third and fourth, I think we'll have Breon and Terrence. I believe both men have certain weaknesses or things that will play a significant role. Breon, for example, has been told he needs more legs and has to balance them with that impressive back and torso he has. Also, his structure works against him. On the other hand, as I said, he has a wealth of muscle mass, excellent physical condition. I think he could place third or fourth. Also between these places could end up Terrence, who is the definition of classic physique in terms of structure, a perfect X. He's also a fantastic poser. Although, on the other hand, he has those weak points. No forearms, calves, and his abdominals needs a lot more muscle, as judges have already commented. If he comes ripped and dry, he might place above Breon. And in 6th place, or who knows, maybe 5th, I will place Wesley Vissers, the tallest bodybuilder we'll have on this stage, with highly striated muscles, spectacular muscle separation, a guy who always steps on stage looking razor sharp, and I don't think the conditioning will fail, honestly. From 7th place onwards, I won't discuss it. As for the men's physique category, I don't have much to say. We don't have as much level as in Classic. There are some well-known names like Diogo Montenegro, who placed 5th at the Olympia, Emmanuel Hunter, who placed 4th, Vitor Chavez, Corey Morris, and others. I don't know what you guys are expecting of this Arnold Classic. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to watch my previous video analyzing the open category. I hope you liked the video. See you next time.